Nữa nữa.
Này.
Ba. Thôi đi à. Tổ là đây. Tổ lắm. Đi quay gì ạ?
What's been laid down 150 years below sea level. All of this here, we're going real fast, so I don't need to talk this fast, I don't want you to wet. All of this used to be 150 metres underwater. It's all been lifted up. Everything you see down here is once underwater. That's because this plate's moving this way, another this is the Australian plate, hitting the Pacific plate. So that's diving down, this one's been pushed up. Anyway, so one of the things about this is water erodes limestone really quickly, right? Goes straight through it at times. And it gets stored inside here. These hills you see around here, these are all full of water because of that process. And it can take 1 hour for the water to get to the river, or 3 months. 3 months of going through all this, reticulating through all of this. So that means we can have a drought here for 3 months, and the farmers are smiling, the cows are smiling. No one knows what sheep do. That's so good looking at places. Anyway.
Watch your step.
Down here, which is we're going to have a cup of tea just down there after we go to the other cave. Then once we've done that, then we're going to the other cave. But just so you know, all this used to be native, just like this and just like that bush over there. But that tree over here, that's one of the ones. That's one of the trees that used to dominate this around here.
Okay. Should we shut that door? Probably. We can shut.
I don't know.
I guess not. Should we shut it?
Yeah, just give it a strong pull.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just push it.
There we go.
These are moa, MOA up Moa. Moas are where this one here. This is the biggest. This is one of the female on the South Island. At the top of its back right there, it stood 2.2 meters high, and when it stretched up, it could stretch to 4 meters. So they were huge birds. They weigh between 240 and 270 kilos. Kilos?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'll do a little bit for you,
No,
but
you don't need to. It's fine.
600 pounds.
Yeah.
You got to get with the kilos thing, man. You've got to venture. The rest of the world is.
I know.
We're unique. Unique. It's unique. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not unique. So anyway, so these birds they're extinct now, and they became extinct. It was originally thought about 1650, but actually there have been sightings up to 1885, yes. So these things were, they wandering around here. There's 75,000 at any one time within North and South Island. And they used to, that tomahawk I showed you up there, they used to fall into those regularly because the way they eat, they're eating at about this neck is. So this was a 2.2 meter at the top of the back, and eating around about 2 meters high. So it's eating those leaves that you're seeing around here, eating those lovely succulent leaves. I don't know which ones. They look succulent to me. I don't want to try them. Anyway, so they're wandering around eating those. They're always looking up. They didn't look down, of course. When they came across one of those tumbles up there, they fell into them straight away. So one falls in, and all the rest of them all around said, "Hey, where did we go?" "I don't know. It's going to go." They're all falling. Maybe it didn't happen like that, but could have. So anyway, they fall in this cave. If you're falling 50 meters in a rock floor, no matter what you are, you're going to be really hurt or killed. And so all these caves around here are full of bones of these moas that have come through, over time. And when the British came, they love to survey things. That's their thing. It's surveys. I didn't know. Let's go survey it. So they surveyed these caves and they found all these bones. They thought they were dinosaur bones because just at it was exactly the same time as Montana and Saskatchewan were finding dinosaur fossils. So this guy, they sent the bones to him, and he put them together and said, "These aren't fossils; these are mummified bones. These lived recently." Now, this moa has a head and has feet, but nobody in our company has figured out how to use the photocopier. Always the same thing. No, it looks the same thing. So anyway, imagine they are there. So when all of the other European museums found out about this discovery, they wanted them for their own museums. So all these caves are put on the bones. Native bush.
I'm watching you.
So this is the environment that is more lived in. This is native bush, and this is pretty light native bush for New Zealand. It gets much thicker than this. It's not like a jungle, right? You really get that, but it's pretty light. But this is what more of wandering around in here. They walk around. They would have walked down here, around here, just eating away at these leaves. The only difference between right now and 5,000 and 5 million years ago.
Ooh.
There's an insect in here which is called a weka. And a weka is it's an ancient insect. I'll just show you. I can't put the light on for very long because he likes to be in the dark. You can see that one right there? You see
Oh,
that?
yeah.
There's definitely two of them there. So weka, these are cave wekas. So they live inside the caves, they go outside to eat at night. So they don't need to have any particular camouflage because they're never really in the light. Those ones have a body size of about that big. You know, that's it. 2.5 centimetres. They get much bigger than that. In fact, they get up to about a body size like this. They're huge. Their arms don't know, they're great big massive things. The thing about these wekas are, these are in our fossil record. So these are unchanged for only 50 years, 50 million years. They're exactly like that. Oh my goodness. These columns, these are extinct now. They were once active, but now they're extinct, no water flowing through them. But this isn't. Here's the stalactite here, and here's where it joined up with the stalagmite. But if you have a look at the size of them, like if you factor that one, oh, the stalactite's bigger than the stalagmite. That's what we expect to see. This is the opposite. It's happening this way. Because what happens is when these two get up and the stalactite is falling down, this stalagmite is much smaller than this. So it's depositing calcium carbonate to such an extent that the water coming down can't escape. So what happens is it just locks it off, so the water. That's not a mine. That's when you look like a mine. So what happened is, when this cave was being developed, one of the covenants that sits across this cave system is that no changes can be made to it. So can't take anything in, can't take anything out. They go along that channel, and it comes out just up here. And this started right back against the wall. And as more and more water come down, it's deposited at the top, and this makes this get bigger and bigger. That's why this part over here looks so clear, because this is brand new.
Are they different sizes? Okay, there we go. It's on.
So can you just take out your phones? If you're going to take photos with your phone, can you just take it out now? We'll go through how to set them up. Actually, you're probably better off to turn your headlamp off so you can see the phone. So that's the display and brightness screen on the settings for iPhone. Can you see how bright that is?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. So the first thing, if you go to display and brightness on your phone, make sure you turn that to dark, not light that way. So turn it to dark. It turns all the borders off. Just need to turn it off. Okay, and then the other thing is turn the brightness down to about 50%. Look at that. So we're done that. Okay. So what we're trying to do is, you can see just from right now. Like, can you turn the light off, please? We don't have much fun with you today, are we? So, let me just show you. Can you see how dark it is down here?
Yep.
It's so dark that anything will stands out. So any light at all, we need to keep it as low as possible. It's not just for us, because we can't, if we have the light on and it's bright, our night vision won't kick in, we won't be able to see what the low is. But also, the person next to you on both sides, they can't see either because of your phone. So it's really important that we get them down as low as possible, including your phone. So, just the whole
Like
thing
that?
about this is, you know when the flash goes off? Just to turn that.
My fingers
turn the
lit
flash
up.
off. Because if you keep the flash on, you'll get a shot of the rocks, but nothing else. You know, look, this trip is made up of two parts. One is you're going to document it with your phone, but that's not the important thing. That's just, we're doing that because I know people like to take photos, but this is not the point of this trip. The point of this trip has got nothing to do with the experience.
Keep this one
Listen
on?
here.
Okay.
That means you can't.